No one remembers when the town first appeared on maps, but everyone remembers when it disappeared. The road to Hollow Creek wasn't marked by any sign. If you weren't looking for it, you'd miss the turn entirely. A narrow stretch of cracked asphalt that peeled away from the highway like a forgotten thought. Eli Mercer found it by accident. Or at least, that's what he told himself. His GPS glitched just after midnight. The screen flickered, froze, then rerouted him down a road that didn't exist seconds earlier. Recalculating, the robotic voice said, then silence. His phone lost signal. The night grew unnaturally still. No insects, no wind, not even the hum of distant traffic. Just the crunch of tires rolling forward. Should have turned back. It didn't. Curiosity or something darker pulled him onward. After 10 minutes, he saw lights. A town, small, quiet, perfectly arranged like a postcard from another era. Warm porch lights glowed, curtains fluttered in open windows. A neon diner sign buzzed softly in the distance. Yet there were no people. Eli parked near the town square. The engine ticked as it cooled, sounding too loud in the silence. He stepped out. "Hello," he called. No response. The air felt thick, heavy with a smell he couldn't place. It's not rot, not smoke. Something older like dust sealed in a forgotten room. He walked toward the diner. The neon sign flickered, open. Inside, the lights hummed. A plate of pancakes sat on the counter, syrup still glistening. Steam curled lazily into the air. Fresh Eli's pulse quickened. "Hello?" he tried again. Nothing. A coffee mug trembled slightly on the counter. He frowned. Trembled. Like something nearby had moved, he turned slowly. The jukebox in the corner lit up by itself. A warped melody crackled through the speaker, cheerful but wrong. The notes bent and stretched like they were drowning. Eli backed toward the door. That's when he saw the clock above the counter. 12:03 a.m. The second hand ticked. Stopped. Ticked again, backward. The jukebox screeched. The lights flickered violently, bright, dark, bright, then silence. Absolute silence. Eli's ears rang. And suddenly, the diner was full. People sat at every booth. Families, couples, children laughing. No one looked at him. No one reacted. It was like he didn't exist. The waitress brushed past him, her shoulder phasing through his arm like cold mist. He staggered back. What the? The door burst open. A man stumbled inside, wild-eyed. Everyone out. He shouted. It's happening again. The laughter died instantly. The entire diner froze. Every face turned toward the windows. Eli followed their gaze. Outside, the streetlights dimmed. Shadows stretched unnaturally long, writhing like living things. The temperature plummeted. The first scream tore through the air. Someone outside vanished mid-step, not ran, not fell. Vanished, like reality blinked and forgot them. Panic exploded. People shoved past Eli, and this time they hit him. Solid. Real. He was no longer invisible. "Move," someone yelled. A woman grabbed his arm. "Don't stand there." He ran with them into the street. Chaos. A man reached for his child. Both disappeared in a ripple of black air. A car door slammed shut. The car folded inward silently, collapsing into nothing. The shadows crawled across the pavement, swallowing people whole. Eli sprinted blindly. "Where do we go?" he shouted, as the woman dragging him pointed to a church at the end of the road.
Act sanctuary.
They burst inside with dozens of others.
Act.
The doors slammed shut. Outside, the darkness pressed against the stained glass like liquid night. Inside, people sobbed, prayed, held each other. Eli looked around. "This isn't real," he whispered. The woman met his eyes. "It happens every night." "What does?" "Vanishing." Her voice trembled. "We don't know why. At midnight the town resets. Some of us disappear. The rest wake up the next day like nothing happened." Eli felt dizzy. "You're saying this town relives the same night, over and over?" She nodded. "We've been trapped here for years, maybe longer. Time doesn't work right anymore." Outside, something slammed into the doors, wood splintered. A voice echoed through the church, deep, layered, inhuman. "Return!" The people screamed. The darkness seeped through cracks like ink. The woman grabbed Eli's hands. "You're new," she said urgently. "That means you're not bound yet." "Bound to what?" This place another slam. The doors bulged inward. "You can leave," she said. "But you have to go now, before midnight ends." "How?" She pointed behind the altar. A narrow passage. "Follow it. Don't look back." The doors shattered. Darkness flooded in. Eli ran. The passage twisted impossibly long. His footsteps echoed like distant thunder. The air thickened. The whispers started. Voices layered over each other. "Stay. You belong. Don't leave." Hands brushed his shoulders. Cold, grasping, he forced himself forward. A faint glow appeared ahead. An exit. He lunged toward it and burst onto the highway. This car sat where he left it. The town was gone. No road, no lights, just trees. Eli collapsed against the hood, gasping. His phone buzzed. Signal restored. The GPS read, "No route found." He laughed shakily. It was a dream. Then he noticed something in his hand. A small silver pendant. The woman's voice echoed in his memory. "You're not bound yet." His reflection in the car window flickered. For a split second, he stood inside the diner, clock reading 12:03 a.m. Then it was normal again. Eli drove. He didn't stop until sunrise. Days passed. He tried to forget. But every night at 12:03, the pendant grew ice cold. His reflection lagged half a second behind. And sometimes he heard that warped jukebox melody. 1 week later, his GPS glitched again. Screen flickered, recalculating. A familiar road appeared. Eli's grip tightened on the wheel. "No," he whispered. The car turned anyway. The trees thickened. The air stilled. And ahead, warm lights glowed. Hollow Creek waited. And this time, the town remembered him. End.